Alright guys, welcome to Overland Subaru International. As you saw right now, today is KC airstrip all the way down to the Haute-Mauricie. And this is actually the weekend. First thing first, it's going to be in many episodes. If you want a lot of information about KC, you could go down the way into the information and there's a ton of information. And this is actually his blog down the way, so please check it out, including these beautiful pictures you just saw and many more which is coming up, like this one. And this are the original from back in time, down the way with the barracks and everything. So we're gonna start with this, and this episode is just to show you where that is, why it's been built, and what was the story behind it. And after, we're just gonna continue on another story. I hope you're gonna be there for next episode, because the next story is about a drug deal which happened to be the biggest drug deal caught in Canada. So we're dealing with every authority possible, which is the RCMP, the National Defense Air Force, and many more. The pilot who've done that is Raymond Boulanger. Very cocky, I would say, pilot, but very good pilot. His historical information, you could get it on Crave, because right now there's a story about him, but that's gonna be for another story. Now the thing is, this guy left Bogota all the way down to the Caribbean Sea by Cuba and everything, getting into Canada via Fredericton. 2 CF-18 left Bagotville to meet them in midair to actually say you need to go down, and finally turn around. They were missing gas, and actually he continued all the way down to KC. So that's the story about him, very roughly. So let's continue. So be there for the next episode to have the full story. Right now, this is actually the airstrip. If you look at it, the airstrip is huge. We're talking about 7-inch thick, and if you look at the size of that thing is exactly 8,200 feet long, and we're talking about 200 feet wide. The orientation of this beautiful airstrip is 05 on one side and 23 on the other side. Now, if you look at the pavement, this surface is actually Quality Airport International. Still today, if you look at it, that was built during the Cold War, and that thing was for the NORAD, from a specific association we have between Canada and United States. And it was meant to be built strong enough to receive big bomber like DC-3s and so on. If you look at the, if you want to know exactly more information about flight aviation, I'm gonna link a lot of information down below about specific blog you could see from Steffan Watkins. If you want to have more information about the Labor Day, there's a big meetup of Plane, and many other actually go there. And now the thing is this place just been purchased last year, so that's going to be private now on. But still, if you want to have more information about this get together, you could go on Camping Master, and the link is down below, and you could see exactly a lot of picture about planes and different kind of planes and what is the situation over there and how you could get there. Every September, these guys come with a lot of plane during this weekend, and it's a get-together camping like us Overlanders, but by plane. All right, so now is time to speak about our history about this weekend. We started the weekend at the Zac des Nymphes just to enjoy the first night because Frank and I were arriving from two different places and we left on the Friday. So it was actually pretty late when we arrived there. So we decided to sleep at the Zac des Nymphes, then do the trip all the way up to KC. So now, as you know, I'm gonna show you on the map basically how that is, but you go from the I'm arriving from Montreal, Frank arrived from Trois-Rivières, so that means we meet in between at Saint-Zénon at the Zac des Nymphes, and we're going up north all the way down to KC. So the first night was this beautiful camp we just got, and as you can see right now, that's our first night. Oops, yeah, I crashed my drone, unfortunately, but it was fine. Now for the next situation is actually we're going to KC. There's going to be a lot of things to see, place to go, and you never know if you're gonna have enough of gas, what's gonna happen. Last time we got a lot of problems with the trailer. Now we don't have any trailer, but that's gonna be very nice. So we're gonna try our setup as best as we can. So this is actually the deal right now, and this is actually what's gonna happen.
Okay, well, this is actually what's going on, and we're leaving right now. Casey, we're coming. There you go. Zac des Nymphes again for the first night. Colors starting here, nice and slow.
Let's put that drone in the air to show you our beautiful country. And Manawan, this is where we at right now. On the way up, you could cross tons of stuff, even though you're in the middle of the bush. There could be animal, there could be, big truck. These wood industry, sometimes they're gonna come down with huge truck. I showed you in the other video what it could look like. These big truck could go up to 155 ton full of wood. So you could imagine how that could be if you meet this truck. Trust me, they take the entire road. So be sure to open your CB and to put you on the 10 channel. Depending of the road, sometime you're gonna switch, depending of the area. Sometime it could be 10, sometime it could be 8. So it's gonna be written at the beginning of the road on which CB channel you should be. Otherwise than that, if you look at our beautiful road right now, this is pretty open. So you could go on that if you want at 110 kilometers per hour if you want. However, trust me, if you meet a deer or a moose, that's going to be catastrophic. So be sure just to look around. You don't need to stress, even though it's 252 kilometers to go up. So in the woods, it's gonna take the time it's gonna take, and be nice. You never know what you're gonna meet. Maybe you're gonna, pull over on the side of the road, and here you go. You've got a beautiful lake on the side you could actually watch. So just to show you around, we're in Manawan right now, as I said, and it's getting, pretty nice out there. We're lucky, beautiful blue sky and everything, so it's very cool. Let's continue. Far away in the woods, First Nation couple. Guess what? When we actually were at the beginning of the summer in May, we actually got a problem with the trailer of Frank, and we actually slept nearby the house of this couple. First Nation, you're into their territories. Make sure you respect them. Make sure you don't want to cause any trouble whatsoever. I just ask him kindly, even though if it's a couple of months after, I hope so. I did not disturb any place because the couple was not there. He said, no, as long as you're not destroying anything whatsoever. I said, look, we had any problems with the trailer, and finally he said, don't worry about it. It's good. So right now we're just gonna continue our ride and filming the water crossing, typically. Very funny, but here you go. This is actually a nice person we just met randomly in the woods, and further down you'll see there's gonna be much more dramatic. We're gonna actually meet a burning truck, so that's something else. We don't know the story about that truck, but that's life over there, I guess.
Ciel bleu, c'est ici qu'on avait réparé. C'est ici qu'on avait réparé. What the fuck? Fucking America, what's going on with you guys? Holy oh man. Oh man. Shit! On a-tu besoin de bois pour Casey? Holy freak!
Mais je te laisse, il y a vraiment beaucoup de fils par terre.
Damn! Ils ont scié le bateau, man! Damn!
Allez, ça me tient les jambes.
Mais là, c'est le beau lac, là. On dirait que toutes les maisons de la communauté ont été brûlées.
C'est un village qui a été abandonné, un semi-village, puis ils ont pas du dans la liste. Voilà, regardez.
So disgusting. Unbelievable.
Hashtag leave no trace.
Damn freaking right. That's so disgusting. This place is so amazing. And you got these shit.
Ici, c'est pas par là.
Non, non, je sais, je vais sortir après. Fuck. I've seen enough. Alright, so little stop right now. Just because we want to see the lake. On the way to KC.